Are you thinking about booking or getting ready to embark on your first cruise? You have come to the right place. In this video, I share 7 essential tips to help you make the most of your first trip on a cruise ship. Even if you have been on a cruise before, it doesn't hurt to recap, right? In today's quick tips, we'll discuss important details to be aware of before you embark, essential items to pack in your suitcase, and tips on what to do once you're on board to avoid problems that could tarnish your experience. I wish someone had given me these tips before my first cruise. If you like this video and tips, be sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell to be notified when new videos like this and many more are added. But now it's time for our fast tips. Hello cruising mates, welcome to Cruising the World. I'm Horton Novak, and today I will share 7 essential tips that any first-time cruiser needs to know to make the most of the voyage. Shall we go? Number 1. Documentation and check-in. First of all, check that your passport is valid and that if you need a visa for the destinations you are visiting. Don't forget to carry a copy of your ticket or boarding pass and any other necessary documentation in your carry-on bag. You would not believe how many people check in their documents in their luggages and are not allowed to board. Remember to check in online on the cruise line's website or app to speed up the process at the port. This will help to board even faster to start your adventure. Number 2. Luggage and personal items. Check the ship's schedule before boarding on the company's website and bring appropriate clothes and accessories. Your bag must have casual clothes for the day, swimwear for the pool and beach, and more distinguished clothes for formal dinners. Oh, and don't forget to consider your destination. Visits to the Caribbean call for shorts and lightweight clothing, while jackets and warm clothing that can be worn in layers are essential for visits to Alaska or Antarctica. Remember to pack your medications, toiletry, and essentials such as mobile phones and other electronic chargers, power adapters, and of course, your camera. Cruise ship cabins are usually only available to passengers boarding the ship from around 2 in the afternoon. So on the day of embarkation, check your luggage at the port, but bring a bag or backpack packed with swimwear, a change of clothes, and other essentials like sunglasses, sunscreen, and regular medications. This way, you can enjoy the pools and other areas of the ship before your cabin is available. This backpack or bag can also be handy for short excursions during the voyage. Number 3. Activity planning. Check the ship's itinerary and book your shore excursions and activities in advance. You can explore the ports of call on your own, tour with a local company, or book a ship excursion. I recommend booking your tours on board, especially if this is your first time on a ship or if you are visiting a new country or region. The cruise company guarantees ship excursions, and in most cases, the ship will wait for the group to return in case of delays. Meanwhile, if private tours are delayed, the passengers may be left at the port at their own devices, literally watching the ship sail away. The ship also offers many activities during each voyage, such as shows, parties, games, presentations, and lectures, which you will not want to miss. So if available, download the official cruise line app for easy access to information and reservations, because these attractions tend to fill up very quickly. Number 4. Health and safety. Do not leave home without travel insurance that cover medical emergencies at sea and cancellations. A medical emergency on a ship can cost an absolute fortune, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Sunscreen, a hat, and sunglasses are essential to protect yourself during outdoor activities. And remember to follow the hygienic guidelines on board. Number 5. Food and drink. Find out about the restaurants available and make reservations for the most popular ones in advance. Cruise ships offer a mix of restaurants, cafes, and snack bars. Several options are included in your package, but you may also have to pay extra if you opt to visit specialty restaurants or attend special events on board. Specialty restaurants are usually themed or specialized restaurants on board the ships, where reservations are essential, and often an extra cover applies. If you're planning to consume alcoholic drinks, soft drinks, or even coffee regularly, you may want to consider getting a drinks package. Beverage packages are sold per passenger, and they are not cheap. So if you plan to consume several drinks daily while on board, a drink package might be a good option. However, paying per drink will work out much cheaper if you only drink a beer or two during the day or a glass of wine with dinner. If you have any dietary restrictions, please inform the cruise line in advance so they'll be prepared when you board. Number 6. Communication. Mobile phones usually do not work on ships while at sea. Therefore, check the internet plans on board and consider signing up to stay connected during your trip. Unfortunately, internet plans on board cruise ships are usually an extra charge and can be very expensive, in many cases costing around $30 per day. When traveling abroad, use free messaging apps like WhatsApp to communicate with family and friends, and check with your carrier about international roaming rates to avoid unpleasant surprises on your phone bill. Number 7. Money and payments. Bring some cash in the local currency of the destinations you will visit for minor expenses and avoid using credit cards. Talk about cards. You can link your credit card to your account on board, thus avoiding long lines on the last day of the trip to close your account on board. Make sure your credit card is accepted internationally and has a sufficient limit. Usually, the cruise company debits an amount of around $250 in advance to guarantee funds. If this amount is not used during the trip, it should be refunded in full or subtracted according to your expenses on board at the end of the voyage. Another thing to not forget: be sure to inform your bank about your voyage. This is important for security reasons and to prevent your card from being blocked due to suspicious expenses abroad when you need it most. Also, remember to check whether tips are included in your fare or if they must be paid separately. With these quick tips, you'll be prepared to make the most of your first cruise without worrying about unexpected surprises. So, are you ready to embark on this adventure? Want more tips on travels and cruises? I think you'll like these tips on the card up here. And don't forget to tell me what your first cruise ship adventure was like. I would love to hear all the details. Enjoy your voyage. See you in the next video.